Stan, can you chime in and just tell us a little bit more about this business vulnerability thing?
Sure. Be happy to, Toni. So first of all, one of the real challenges that businesses face, because this is a new area. This is cybercrime. I mean, it goes back to the 1980s, but it was a very different kind of thing than what we're seeing today. And most businesses don't understand a couple of fundamental pieces about this. First, when it comes to online bank fraud, if you or I as consumers are victims of online bank fraud, we call up our bank. There's a federal regulation. It's called Reg E. Bank says, hey, we're sorry you lost the money. We'll give it back to you.
Right.
If you're a business, you're not covered by Reg E. So if you call your bank like Village View Escrow did or other escrow companies that have been victims of online bank fraud. You call your bank and you say, hey, that was fraudulent. We want our money back. The bank is under no obligation to give you your money back. You have to prove that the bank's security procedures were not commercially reasonable. And there's a whole body of law around exactly what that means. And, banks on the one hand are doing the best they know how to do, many of them, to counter fraud, but frankly, the problem is bigger than the banks, and a lot of far-reaching banks understand that. Our association runs a monthly working group of several banks here in the Los Angeles area. We get together once a month to learn from each other, share information with each other about how to recover, how to avoid cybercrime becoming a problem for their customers. And it's a piece of what's true in some sense globally, but also true of the individual business itself. Our security association, ISSA LA, has coined the motto, it takes the village to secure the village. Right. And that's a fundamental piece of the defense. What we're finding with this bank working group, the Financial Services Fraud Forum, we call it, Financial Services Security Forum, is that we sit there and we've had Secret Service people attend our meetings. We've had FBI at some of our meetings as well. And just the sharing of information. What are you doing to help your customers understand cybersecurity? Oh, that's good. Let's see. How do we adapt that in our bank to do it? Oh, how are you detecting fraud? Maybe we can do those same kinds of things. So that's the village talking together. It's the same thing in a business. Again, one of the other things that businesses typically don't fully understand is that every business pretty much has insurance, whether it's errors and omissions or business continuity insurance, those kinds of things. Those aren't covered. Those don't cover cybercrime when a business is a victim of cybercrime. That's crazy. Part of the conversation is talking with your insurance agent to cover, to understand these things as well.
That is really, really amazing.
As I say, I'm very grateful, Toni, to you, to Carla, for your interest, for helping to spread the word. Because, as you said, it's all education. It's fundamentally. People will do the right thing if people know what it is that they need to do. That's correct. So anything we can do to help get this conversation alive and growing and help people, that's the name of the game. That's the answer to this problem.
Absolutely. It's empowerment. Thank you. Thank you very, very much.